gentlemen, yes, this is your favorite show, Sports Unfolded, with your favorite hosts, Eric and Ron.
Hey, sports fans! Welcome to the best sports podcast on the planet, Sports Unfolded, where we cover all of this past week's top sports stories. I am your host, Eric. Main man right over there, Ron. How are you tonight?
I feel good.
I feel
good.
I knew that you would now.
Like, Eric, I feel like it's been so long since we've been in a Super Bowl.
Yeah, it's been forever. Forever. I mean, listen.
We're back!
Yeah, all the haters out there. You know, eat your crow now.
Did you miss us?
Eat your crow now. So we obviously have a lot to cover tonight. There is a ton to go over. We had the NBA trade deadline, as well as obviously some big games Sunday. Big news in baseball. The Olympics opening ceremonies today. So a lot to cover. And we hope you'll be a part of the show. Join us on the live chat. Let us know if you have any opinions or anything you want to talk about. But before we get started with that, Ron, let's thank all of the wonderful people that help continue to allow us to grow and get into millions, thousands, millions, billions. I don't know. I can't count of ears and eyes.
Tonight's show is brought to you by Sprout Co-working. For all your co-working needs, large or small, visit sproutcoworking.com.
As well as our good friends there in Dallas, Georgia, 99.1 WDJY FM. We appreciate the support and putting us on every Saturday at 1 p.m., as well as our good friends here in Southeast Connecticut, S6E6 Public Access Channel 12, for putting us on every Tuesday night at 10 p.m. We appreciate the support, and we appreciate all the fans that are going to join us live tonight and get this party going, because we are super excited to cover all of these top sports stories this week, man. It was tough. This was a tough week. So, Ron, I always like to have a little fun before we really get into the sports part of it. So I'm going to ask you a question, because I know you are a diehard sports fan. You, sir.
Very much so, yes.
Likewise, am a huge sports fan. I am very superstitious. So I haven't washed my Patriot jersey during this playoff run because I feel like I don't want to wash away the mojo, the good part of it. So I'm going to tell you this. I literally this morning, I'm in the shower and I'm thinking, I said, I don't want to ruin this thing. I'm buying a new TV for the Super Bowl. But now I'm thinking, do I want to use the new TV because I haven't watched the Patriots on the new TV? I've only watched them on the old TV. And now I'm afraid I'm going to jinx them. This is the level of commitment I am to this franchise right now, that I am worried that I am going to ruin their Super Bowl victory because I changed TVs. Am I crazy or what? Am I going crazy?
You're not crazy, because I'll tell you what I did. I've had 4 or 5 friends saying, hey, I'm going to come down for the Super Bowl. And I said, no, you can't.
And I'm inviting people Sunday, and I never do that.
I'm not letting anybody come.
Dude, I think I'm jinxing it. If they lose it, all of New England, you can blame me, because I think I did it. It was me.
Yeah, I told several friends that, no, you're not coming over.
Oh, man.
It's not happening.
You're not making me feel better about my decision, Ron. Thanks. Appreciate it. Great. Text me in the third quarter.
Buy the TV. You just can't use the
Somebody
TV.
said that too. Use both TVs. So this way, no matter what, it's still on the original TV. Huh?
I don't know.
No?
I don't know how that works.
All right, that's what I'm saying. I
I
think
believe in karma, though.
I did. Oh, I blew it. I'm gonna blow it. You're gonna text me in the third quarter and say your stupid TV caused this. All right.
Well,
You might
and
be
I'll
right.
tell you.
And you might be
know,
right.
I mean, we're going to be talking about, the Super Bowl and stuff, but I got to say that I'm so happy that Matthew Stafford won the MVP.
Yeah, we'll cover that in a little bit because I think that might benefit the Pats as well. But before we get into the Super Bowl, believe it or not, we have our leadoff story. If you're ready to get this party started, I am. Hope you are. The NBA had its trade deadline this past Thursday. So we're going to talk about some of our winners and losers, some of the things that maybe we liked, some of the things we didn't like. I figured we go back and forth on this one, Ron. So maybe some of your winners first, one of your winners.
Do you want my biggest winner or a winner?
That's what, yeah. If you feel, who's the biggest winner this Thursday?
I think it was Utah.
Yeah, I like the Aaron Jackson Jr. pickup, right?
Look, this is a team that actually might get into the play-in. And if they do, look out, because I'll tell you, that was a massive pickup, and they are going to have these kids run and run and run, and now you've got a legitimate guy that can score. And call it crazy, but I think they're going to surprise somebody in the play-in.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, man. These young teams, again, nothing to lose, go into with a full head of steam. I mean, obviously anything can happen, but I agreed with you on the Utah Jazz. I had them as a winner. I also had the Atlanta Hawks. You get Jonathan Kuminga, Buddy Hield, thinking about what they lost with Trae Young, but now you added some pieces that can still put points on the board. I thought that was a good move for a team that really didn't have anything to make a move for, and yet they seem to have made a move. So that, to me, was a big in itself.
Yeah, I agree with that. I had them, somewhere in there. But I like what they've done since, the big trade of Trae Young.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they're going in the right direction.
No, I thought it was good.
Getting rid of Porzingis helped too.
Yeah. Yeah.
How much did he get paid by them for 17 games?
I don't know.
Tell me that wasn't a great thing that the Celtics traded him.
Oh, yeah. Well, we knew. I mean, listen, we had one good year out of him, and even in the postseason, the year we won it, he was injured. So that's Porzingis. That's Porzingis. Golden State, right? I don't know.
Golden State did bad. They were losers.
I also had as a winner the Celtics. I like this move by the Celtics.
I do too.
Nikola Vucevic gives him a big man. He still shoots well from the outside. It was one of their deficiencies that, listen, the East to me is still wide open.
Absolutely.
So I like this move.
To me, it also signifies that probably Tatum is going to play.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right, man. I don't think Tatum's sitting out. I'd be shocked if he did, regardless of the chemistry. Because now you just added another piece anyway.
That was all smoke and mirrors.
Yeah, and you added another piece now. So does that throw off the chemistry? Absolutely. So why not get your best player back on the court?
Right.
All right. Any other winners for you?
Yeah, I actually liked Dallas. Subtracting Anthony Davis and getting a bunch of players, that may or may not be on the roster next year. But, I mean, look, you're getting picks for them. So you have to look. I watched a game where the Celtics played Dallas Mavericks, and I was impressed with Cooper Flag. That's the guy they got to build around, not Anthony Davis. They shipped him out because they knew it too.
Yeah.
You build around, Flag, and in about 2 or 3 years, they're going to be contenders.
Yeah, I think, and we're going to do a starting five with the 6 all-time number 1 draft picks from the Duke Blue Devils, so stay tuned for that. Obviously, Cooper Flag being one of them. I think we were real hard on him at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
We talked about, was he a bust? He's coming into his own. I mean, he's doing some things as a rookie that no other player has done.
Right.
And now, like you said, listen, figure out what pieces you're going to put around him. And a guy that we know is on the down end of his career. And I love it, Ron, because I didn't have him as a winner or a loser. But now when you said that, I could see where you're going with it because it makes sense. Let's get a guy in there or a couple pieces in there now that is going to play alongside and not sit on a bench because he's often injured.
Right.
So I love it.
Yeah, it just makes sense to me. And you get a couple of draft picks in it as well.
Yeah, like
that's key pieces.
Let me ask you this. How dumb are you? I put the Wizards as a loser. And I don't like the fact that, first of all, you're trading draft picks away. You traded for a guy in Anthony Davis, who we know is not going to play. We're lucky you get 50 games out of Anthony Davis.
Very lucky.
And then you traded for Trae Young, who, again, is another often injured player. Like, I get what the Wizards are trying to do. They're getting names on the jerseys that hopefully draw fans to the arena. These guys are going to be on the bench, and they don't wear names on the back of their clothes when they're sitting on a bench. I hated what the Wizards did. I'd rather go with young kids and at least go. This is a tank move by the Wizards because they're still trying to get another number one pick. And basically, your two best players now, aren't going to play this season for you.
Right.
So I hated that.
And then they can't be accused of tanking because they're going to have nobody playing.
Yeah. So I hate it. I considered them losers. I thought it was a horrible move by the Wizards. But do you have any other winners? Let's stay positive first tonight.
Yeah.
Because I know you get negative quick. We got to keep you up, Ron.
I actually have a team that's both.
Okay.
Cleveland, because they made a great trade in getting James Harden, but that automatically disqualifies them from winning a championship.
I put them down as losers, and I will say this. I think they've got the best regular season player in the league. That's phenomenal. The Cavs have fallen short during the postseason for the last few years. So you get a guy
that always does.
Yeah, and now you got a player who does the same exact thing every single year.
I don't understand why teams don't
oh my goodness.
Go after a player that is known for playing well in the playoffs. And I know you're trying to pick from teams that are at the bottom of the barrel, and I get that. But they do have some of those role players. And I put the New York Knicks as losers too because they lost out on a chance. This was an opportunity.
Yeah,
but they're going to roll in. They're going to roll into the playoffs with basically the same team that they had last year, and it didn't get them anywhere.
Yeah.
Yes, it got them a big win against Boston, but then you got spanked by Indiana.
I will say this too, Ron, because I think the East is so wide open. I don't think these teams were willing to make like a massive deal that was gonna, shake up. Manny, thanks for joining, my friend.
But that's where I think Knicks are losers in this because they didn't go for it.
Yeah, and I think they could have.
I don't care. Look, they're all talking. All these experts are talking. Oh, you do this Alvarado deal, yay, woo!
He's a backup.
That didn't move the needle at all.
Yeah, not at all.
I don't understand why everybody's loving this because I don't love it. And the fact that, if it doesn't work out, then you can go and get Giannis over the summer. Well, why didn't you just do that in the first place and say, hey, we're going to go for it. Yeah. So we're going to go after the best player available. And to me, it wouldn't have been Giannis for the Knicks. It would have been Ja. That's who they should have gotten.
Jake, thanks for joining as well.
In the Knicks uniform.
Manny, thank you for apologizing. My fault for missing these past two shows. Now, listen, man, life happens. We appreciate the support. Glad you could join us tonight. Jake joining us again. Jake, stay tuned for that prediction, man. You did really well last week. So Seahawks will win the Super Bowl. We're almost there. We're going to talk about the Super Bowl in the next 5 minutes. So stay tuned. Do not jump off, Jake. I had the Bucks as losers.
Oh, I did
and
too.
For that reason, listen, and we're going to talk about it afterwards. Prime opportunity to make some moves to get yourself improved in the next few years. Didn't do it. We're going to talk about the Bucks later in the show, but I had them as losers as well.
I did too. And, look, what are they hoping for with Giannis? I think an Anthony Davis type deal is what they should get because he's always hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right there. Uh-oh. You going to make it?
I don't know what the heck is that thing. I don't know what something's in my room.
Okay. Hey, Eric, I apologize for getting
something's
you
in
the
studio.
Don't worry about it, Jake. Listen, man. I'm the cool Eric. That's all you need to know. All right. All right. Any other winners or losers, my friend, before we move on to the Super Bowl?
OKC actually wins.
Okay.
It wasn't great. It wasn't great. It wasn't anything flashy. But what it does, that bench is going to be nearly impossible after.
Yeah, listen, they've not looked so great the last month or so. So maybe need a little spark. Got some injuries there too. They're getting some players back. So yeah, no, I could see it. Defending champs, not bad. All right, well, NBA trade deadline gone. Means we're moving on to the Super Bowl, my friend, which is this Sunday. Obviously, the big game is upon us. Let's just have a discussion. I have some questions. And I didn't know if you want to go through this, and I'll ask the questions. I have a feeling that Pat McAfee is going to cover the Super Bowl. I know that's Eric's favorite football player. Yeah, about Eric's favorite. Yeah. Me and Pat McAfee, yeah, big friends.
He's a buffoon.
Love him.
He's a buffoon.
He is.
How is that show on ESPN and not this show? Never ceases to amaze me.
It's fine. You know what? They want their ratings to tank. All right. So I'll ask some questions, kind of go through these. Then we can keep talking if we feel like there's some more stuff to talk about before the big game this Sunday. First and foremost question, how concerned are you Drake May's health, the shoulder injury? Do you think it's more just chatter, or do you believe it could be a sign of something that has been lingering? I will say this. I didn't feel he threw the ball really well in Denver. And I understand there was, the weather. But I will also say it felt like he was short-arming some stuff, which could be a shoulder. Wasn't as accurate, which could be a shoulder. How serious or concerned are you with the shoulder?
I'm not really concerned. I think he's going to be fine. I don't think it's anything to look. He got hit hard a lot in the last 3 playoff games, but it goes with the territory of who you're playing. You just played 3 of the best defenses in the league.
Mm-hmm. And now you're going to play a 4th, realistically.
And now you're going to play it. So I'm not really worried.
Okay. Not worried about that. About one of my questions, so I will ask it now then, because Manny, how you all feel about Stafford winning the MVP over Drake May? One vote. One guy voted for Justin Herbert. So again, I think some of these voters, I don't know what they're thinking.
You got to question that person's sanity.
I will say this. I think it's motivation for Mike Vrabel to honestly use this in Drake May's favor to say, Drake,
Absolutely.
Listen, you know what? Pretty damn close, man. But they still think that a guy that didn't get to the Super Bowl is better than you. If I'm Vrabel, that's what I'm using.
Oh, absolutely. And not to mention, how many times do you see see an MVP fail in the postseason after they've been named MVP? And it's for every sport. Every sport. It
And
never turns out very well. Highly unlikely. Yes, once in a while you get an SGA that wins MVP and then wins playoff MVP and finals MVP and and wins the championship.
Mhm.
But most of them never do.
Yeah, listen, Jake, I think Roger Goodell is the Vince McMahon of the NFL. Could very well be. Dustin, thanks for joining us as well. Manny, yeah, Drake May played against top 3 defense in the league, but look, y'all see his stats. The only good game he had was against the Chargers. And that's what I'm saying. I am concerned about the shoulder. I think it may be something that has caused him to either, lose some strength in his throws. But again, I think you got to take into consideration the elements. And from what I'm hearing, it's going to be a beautiful night in San Francisco. So,
look, all I know is you're not supposed to do well against a good defense.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to.
And I will say, look at the 3 quarterbacks that faced the New England defense. Didn't look so good either.
Yeah.
So when you play good defenses, this is the thing that happens.
And the Patriots have a good defense.
Yeah, and you could look at Sam Darnold's numbers, and I think, listen, he had a phenomenal game in the NFC Championship game. The LA Rams defense is okay. They weren't great.
No, they played horrible too.
Right? So, again, give me the defenses Sam Darnold faced that were the top 5 in the league. He did not face a top 5 defense in the 2 games in the postseason. Drake May did.
Yeah.
He did it 3 times.
He's prepared for it.
Did it 3 times.
He is perfectly prepared for Seattle right now.
Yeah.
Because you know what you're going to get. You experienced it the last couple of games.
Mm-hmm.
You experienced
100%.
it. All right. Now you have your opportunity. Now all you have to do is worry about the opponent's defensive line. Well, I don't think it's as good as.
It's a good line.
It's a good line.
Yeah,
yes,
it's
good
not.
Line.
Yeah, it's not the same caliber.
But it is something that there's a little opportunity. And if you look at all the weaknesses for Seattle, and they don't have too many, one of their weaknesses is very bad tight end play, coverage, I should say. So they're 29th in the league in covering tight ends, giving up 67 yards per game. There's an opportunity there, Hunter Henry.
Yeah.
Perfect opportunity.
Manny Darnold, I'm not really a big fan of him. Even my Seattle friends say that the Seattle has a 50-50 shot. It's either going to be a shootout. I don't know about a shootout. I will say both defenses are pretty tough. So, Ron, I guess my next question would be, which team needs to impose their running game more to be successful and win this game? Because both defenses are really good at stopping the run. New England's a little better, but Seattle's no slouch when it comes to stopping the run.
Maybe not. Maybe not. They have inconsistent run defense.
Okay.
And if there's going to be a chance to expose Seattle, it is going to be with running the ball. And a lot of that is going to fall on Ramondre Stevenson and Henderson. Look, you're going to be able to break something. And if it is Henderson that breaks it,
could be a big one. Yeah.
That could be a big one. And so if they give up that run, they're going to give up a big play. And that's the problem with Seattle's defense. The passing game they got. I mean, they got a great coverage, except for tight ends. They can't match up to the tight ends. So it's going to be running backs and tight ends by the Patriots. That's the way to puncture the defense for Seattle. That is how you're going to do it.
Manny agrees, definitely Patriots. Jake, Dallas, Georgia is a city in Georgia, right out the outskirts of Atlanta, so the Atlanta market. We're on the radio there. Danny's in the house as well. Wow, we've got a full house tonight. We love it.
Love it.
Now, sorry to say this, but I think this could be one of the worst Super Bowls in a long time. I think Seattle is going a straight dog walk them, honestly. Dustin, I mean, you could be right. Listen,
that's what everybody's saying.
I will say this. We did a Facebook poll at Sports Unfolded, 118 votes, and 57% believe that Seattle will win the game, 43% for New England. Again, most people have the Patriots as the underdog. Seattle is favored in the game. So, again, I could see it. But I also feel like most people are not giving New England the credit they deserve because they just feel like this team is overachieved and aren't as good as they actually are. Sometimes the biggest key in any game is the team atmosphere. It might not be you have the best players, because I will say Seattle's probably a little more talented.
Oh, absolutely.
But the team that New England plays with, that sense of camaraderie, what they do for each other, this is what makes the Patriots team dangerous, because they all pick each other up when one guy's struggling. They all make a play when another guy doesn't. Jake, this is not the first Super Bowl without Bill Belichick. They did go with Bill Parcells in 96 and Raymond Berry in 85. So this is their first Super Bowl in the 2000s without Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
All right, next question, Ron. Which defense will be more disruptive for the offense, the opposing offense?
I'm saying New England. Because the problem is Seattle's going to have to run the ball, because you're just not going to have Sam Darnold passing all game, because they're going to. I
don't think they want that. I really don't think they want that.
No, but the problem is Williams. He has been a factor since coming back from the injury.
What a pickup.
And they just can't run on New England right now.
What a pickup. Dustin, I don't think they overachieved, but Seattle was more tested in the playoffs. New England played playoff Justin Herbert, who sucks. C.J. Stroud forgot how to play football, and they got the Broncos without Knicks. Hold on, though. Seattle had to go through the NFC West Invitational. Let me ask you this question, Dustin.
That's just flat out wrong.
San Francisco fully healthy? I want to know that. In the Rams defense, you're going to put up against the Chargers, Texans, and Broncos defense. Which defense do you think is much more qualified and more postseason ready of those four teams? I would have to say New England faced three playoff defenses that were considered all-time greats. They were talking 85 Bears when it came to the Texans defense. I didn't hear that from the Rams defense. So, yes, the West was a great division. But I will say this. I don't think they had great teams. So I disagree with that comment, Dustin. I do not feel like New England – listen, they made C.J. Stroud look like he forgot to play football. That was their defense. New England came at him. 4 of Donald's worst games over the last 2 years came against the Rams. He finally figured them out in the NFC Championship game.
So 1 out of 5 ain't so bad.
And it's still not answering my question. You putting the Rams defense ahead of those other 3 teams that New England faced. If you're doing that argument then comes. In his 4 previous games against the Rams, Donald was sacked 27 times, had 5 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. So it goes to prove the Rams defense wasn't very good in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah. And saying that Seattle is tested, I mean, I don't know. I don't know about that.
Oh, Hugo joined as well. Welcome,
the teams
Hugo.
Just didn't play well against them.
Hi to you too, Hugo. Look at this.
Hugo, where have you been?
Danny just talks and don't give evidence to back up his opinions. There goes Manny and Danny's show again. But what can you expect from a Cowboys fan? Oh, boy. Here we go. There we
I
go.
love this.
All right. We talked about the Drake May.
Look, Eric, the offensive line can be beat. And they're not going to. And he's saying Kenneth Walker is a great
I wouldn't say
running
great.
back
He's good.
stuff.
Been a long year.
He's
I
good.
can only imagine you go.
But Seattle hasn't been, like last year's Barkley.
Yeah.
They haven't run the ball very well
Listen,
all year long.
Look.
Yeah, they have some games, and Walker has some games, but he's got to go through Williams. And you know what? I'll take Williams. I'll take the Patriots defense on their run game all day. Give him the ball. Just give him the ball, and we'll stop it.
Jake would like me to be on the morning show at some point, Ron. We'll have to make that happen. We'll have a little fun there as well. I will say this too, Ron. As we continue to listen to the chats and all you great comments, we appreciate them. You're just strengthening my point that most people are not giving New England the benefit.
No, they're not.
Of the doubt.
That's
and
a
saying,
big mistake.
They are averaging. So flip the script here, Dustin. New England's averaging 71 yards on the ground in the postseason. So does that mean all the running backs forgot how to run too? Because that happened. So again, we're sitting back and we're looking at these quarterbacks that they played. They still played 3 of the top 5 defenses in the league. They still had quality running backs that couldn't run the ball. They made starting quarterbacks, one of which got an MVP vote, look like a college kid that just came out for the first time from a Division II school. And yet we're sitting back and still not giving New England credit for what they've done. New England had the best quarterback until he got traded. I'm talking about Tom Brady. Tom Brady was the best quarterback of all time. But I'm also pissed off at Tom Brady because I think the man's a coward at this point. Listen, I'm gonna call it like it is, Ron. You sit back and you're an analyst on TV and you can't say nothing because you own a team. Then you sit back and say you don't have a dog in the fight after all you said to the New England fans that you are a New England Patriot for life, but you don't have a dog in the fight because you're a coward to say it. Just say, I own a team. I can't speak on other teams. I can't make a commitment to any team. I'd respect that more than you telling me you don't have a dog in a fight after 19 years of what our fans have brought to the table with Tom Brady. I am so pissed at Tom Brady right now. It doesn't even make sense to me how that guy could even consider himself a Patriot ever again. Don't ever call yourself a Patriot again.
And I'm going to say something to Dustin here, how he's saying that, no one can run the ball against anyone in the snow. In history of the game, when it has snowed that bad, generally teams will go to the running game. Why? Because of the fact that the running back is knowing where he's going. So he makes a cut and he goes to where he's going. When the defense have to respond to that, it is harder for the defense to stop a running back because of the snow. They have to respond and react to it, and they can't in time, and that's why they run the ball in the snow.
Manny, thank you. Brady sold himself to the media, and then to the Raiders, and then to the Raiders.
I don't care.
And then, how do you not care?
I don't care.
Piece of garbage. I'm telling you.
I'm just saying. Why am I garbage?
Not you. Brewski. All these guys, man, are all coming out and going for the Pats, these former Patriots, and the one guy who you think it would mean more to than anybody else is literally saying, I don't have a dog in the fight.
You don't think he has a gag order on him?
Pick Seattle. I don't care, though. Pick somebody or say you can't make a pick. But don't say you don't have a dog in the fight.
I don't think they're letting him. That's what I
think.
Then
say that, though. Say, hey, I can't because I own a team. I can't make a decision. I can't make a pick.
Yeah.
Or, hey, you know what?
Told.
Only team I care to get to the Super Bowl is the Raiders because I own them. Okay, great. I'd be okay with that.
Because deep down he doesn't like Seattle. I mean, come on.
This year, because of Jared Stidham can't throw, so the Patriots get it in the run.
Yeah, but
who's
everybody
Hugo?
Is missing
Hugo?
the point.
Everybody's missing the point
on what the
He cannot
experts
say anything. Well, honestly, snow game can be difficult. Eric can back up because he played quarterback as a running back. It's either you make listen, playing in the elements stink.
Yeah.
And I agree with Ron. Like, yeah, running back should have an advantage, but guess what? They can't run if your defensive tackles are in the backfield. And that's what you saw New England do. But again, no credit. Let's not give credit where credit's due. I hear you guys. Seattle's going to steamroll them because New England has no quality players. Milton Williams, Christian Barmore, absolutely horrible defensive tackles. We have no good linebackers. Spillane hasn't over 100 tackles, but he stinks. Christian Gonzalez, not a shutdown cornerback. I hear you. All these things. It makes sense. All right, Justin, Jake, we'll see you in a few. But I'm going to move on because I don't want to get mad at the comments that are being said now, Ron, because I truly think that the disrespect that New England is getting is only going to gear them up more.
What's the chances of a quarterback playing bad and costing the team? Darnold or Drake May? Who do you have more confidence in that will do the job? I mean, it comes down to that. Darnold hasn't proven anything to me. Yes, okay, he's doing well. He had a great game against the Rams when he needed to have a great game. They're saying he outplayed Matthew Stafford, and it's fine. So be it. This is a different story now. This is a different story. Who's going to handle the pressure?
I in the body of work this season, Sam Darnold had the most turnovers of any quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah.
Drake May has fumbled the ball more than any other quarterback in the NFL. But if you ask me who I would want to make a play in a moment, I'm still going Drake, even because of his legs. Yeah. And that's another factor that we're not taking into account, that Drake May can – listen, the only reason why they won in Denver is because Drake May's legs. It wasn't his arm.
Right.
New England shut down their offense, regardless of who the quarterback and the running back, blah, blah, blah. We could get into that again. But Drake May made plays on third downs that were crucial and critical for that team to continue. How hasn't Donald proven anything to you? Are you kidding me? The 4 biggest games of his life he won. And not only that, he played better each week. Dustin,
And Manny, what he said. Now, I don't know if you remember this, Manny, but we've had this conversation about the Pats Giants games. And I accepted the fact that Giants defense was really good. And they were all over, the Patriots offense. And I respected the Giants win, even though they had, a couple of lucky plays. But that's besides the point. I gave credit to Strahan and the defense. And I respect any team that wins a Super Bowl. It is not an easy thing. And I am happy that the Patriots are there. I'm happy.
Manny, it wasn't his arm because it was a snow game, but Josh Allen did that during a snow game and nobody gave him props. Listen, Josh Allen's a great quarterback. You know what Josh Allen can't do? Get to the Super Bowl. So if you're asking me again, do I care if Drake May is going to throw for 5,000 yards in a season? I don't care. Get them to the Super Bowl is what he did. He found ways to win the game, regardless if it's with his arms, his legs, his running backs, the defense. Guess what?
How about this one? Peyton Manning, Tom Brady. Peyton Manning has better stats in the
Dak
regular
can't
season.
get there either. But I'll hear about Dak's great stats. There's a reason Minnesota fired their GM. Yeah, because they got rid of Donald. Absolutely. Dustin, 100% right.
That is right.
Right? I agree with you on that part of it. Yes, sir. Donald has proven that he is a quality quarterback. But Donald has also proven that he still has some of those ghosts that have haunted him in the past, when you can't discredit, Dustin, the fact that he had the most turnovers of any quarterback. You can't discredit that. And listen, yes, he's played well the last 3 games or 2 games, but you can also sit back, towards the end of the season as well. But you could also sit back and say, who's more likely to revert back to their old self?
See, Manny, you just proved yourself wrong. Because you're saying that Darnold found ways to win. What do you think Drake May did in that game? He found a way to win.
Let me ask you this.
He just found it with his legs with that massive first down.
Manny, I'm going to ask you a question, Manny. Which quarterback did the Broncos face before the Patriots? Oh, that would be Josh Allen, the guy you're talking about that threw for. It doesn't matter if you lose. What does it matter? It doesn't matter if you throw for 0 yards in a game. The New England Patriots won a game against the Buffalo Bills a couple of years ago with Mac Jones, who threw 3 passes the entire game. 3. And they won the game. They beat Buffalo. Who cares? How many times, what records, whatever happens. Donald set the NFL record for the most wins and took 100%, Dustin. Do you want to look at his previous 4 years in the league, 5 years in the league? Trusting Donald over May in this situation. Okay, I hear you. 100%, Dustin. I got you, man. I'm not saying you're wrong. Just for those that are joining as well, you can join us on 990 WBOB tonight at 9 p.m. for F-Bomb Friday. Gives us an opportunity to donate to charity. Anytime we drop an F-bomb, it's $2.
It's Dana-Farber, isn't it?
Yeah, Dana-Farber. So great organization there. So if you want to join us on WBOB 990, that is www.990WBOB.com/F-bomb-Friday.html tonight at 9 p.m. You can allow us to drop some F-bombs. I guess so. They must. But we could drop some F-bombs if you guys want to join us then, and we'd love to do that with you. I think we have to move on, though, because we are way over time right now.
Yeah, we are.
So we are going to give you our starting 5.
Oh, I love the football talk.
3, 2,
because the Jets are a dumpster fire. Okay, New England Patriots 4-13 last season. Anybody say they were in a dumpster fire? The year before that, 4-13, dumpster fire. But now Drake May stinks. But Sam Darnold turned 2 organizations around and went 14-3, and he's phenomenal. Did Drake May not just do the same thing with the New England Patriots? We're not counting that. We're not counting that. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Drake, because it's Drake May. Okay, no problem. So New England Patriots. No problem. Okay, I got it. Seattle just missed the postseason last year. The year before that, they were in the postseason. They haven't been a dumpster fire. The New England Patriots have. Sam Darnold turned the Seattle Seahawks around. Okay, I hear you. Geno Smith 2 years ago got to the playoffs with the Seattle Seahawks. 2 years ago. It was only 2 years ago. Geno Smith. Sam Darnold turned around the Seattle Seahawks. Okay.
Welcome back, Jake.
Holy Toledo Batman. We're going to give you our starting 5 Seattle Seahawks wide receivers of all time, Ron.
And it's such a great
you are first this week. Ron, I just sent you my pictures from last night at Banana Republic store. All right, man. Well,
as
your head coach is a big difference. They matter. Look at the Pats now and like 2 more teams. Yeah, you're right, Manny. But we'll count everything Sam Darnold did. He had a new coach too, by the way, Sam Darnold. Just saying, throwing it out there. All right. I've been busy the last few days dealing with stuff. Truck fire. Ooh. A lot of stuff. Sorry. No, I'm sorry about that, buddy. That sounds rough, Jake.
Okay, we got you, Jake. We got you.
We're here to pick you up, my friend. These 5 wide receivers will by far make you feel so much better about your life. So,
which I have to find.
Ron, you are first this week.
So I got to give you my honorable mentions.
The starting 5. It's wide receivers only, Manny. Wide receivers, not Seattle Seahawks of all time. Seattle wide receivers of all time.
Wide receivers, because
Wide
they
receivers
have
only.
clearly the best wide receiver core in the Super Bowl.
They do. They do.
They do.
They do.
Yeah. All right. My honorable mentions: Joey Galloway.
Jake,
Honorable
sorry about
mention.
that. Sorry about that, buddy. Yeah, Joey didn't make my list. Did not make my list. I struggled with this one.
I just felt, all right, Joey Galloway
You
was
feel
a
bad for
decent
people.
receiver,
I mean, you're a good guy.
and he was the standard for me.
That's why we often say, Ron, Big Heart. That's what we call you. Ron, Big Heart.
Yeah, sure.
Hold on. All right, go ahead, my friend.
And my bubble, my honorable mention, and he was number 6 on the list, Brian Blades.
Ooh, all right. All right. So I had one on my honorable mention, and this is how bad I felt like their wide receiving crew was all time. I put John Williams, who was a fullback, who's 5th all time in receptions with the Seattle Seahawks. I couldn't find an honorable mention wide receiver to put on the honorable mention list. So we're moving on to our starting 5, Ron. Who do you have at number 5?
I have Daryl Jackson at number 5. Look, he played 96 games for Seattle, 441 receptions, 6,445 yards. He averaged 14.6, which is pretty good. 47 touchdowns and, no accolades.
Yeah. Guy I had at number 5 just recently left. 7th all time in receptions, 6th in yards, 4th in touchdowns, 2 Pro Bowls with the Seattle Seahawks. I went DK Metcalf at number 5. Again, it was a stretch here. All right. Number 4.
Number 4, I have Doug Baldwin. 123 games played for the Seattle Seahawks, 493 career receptions for the Seahawks, 6,563 yards, 13.3 yards per reception, 49 huge touchdowns.
Third all time.
2 Pro Bowls and 1 Super Bowl win.
Mm-hmm. I also had Doug Baldwin at number 4. And you said all those numbers. Listen, 4th all time in reception. So
why do I feel like we're gonna swap
great
3
job.
and 5?
Well, three is. Go ahead. You go with your 3 first.
Number 3, I have DK Metcalf. It's kind of sad that he's number 3. But 97 games played, 438 receptions, which was only a little bit less than Doug Baldwin, and he played like 30 less games. 6,324 yards, which is only 200 less, and 14.4 yards per reception, 48 touchdowns, 1 touchdown less than Baldwin. So I had to put DK ahead of him.
Mm-hmm.
And 2 Pro Bowls.
I went Brian Blades, believe it or not. 3rd all time in receptions with 581 receptions, and 3rd in yards all time with 7,620. He didn't get a lot of touchdowns, but he did make a Pro Bowl for the team. So I went Brian Blades at number 3.
Yeah, I can sort of see it. But I mean,
number 2,
3 to 6 are all the same player.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Maybe, well, 2.
John Williams. Give John
You
Williams.
had John
some love.
Williams?
I had John Williams, the fullback, bro. He's a fullback.
At number 2.
No, I'm saying out of the 6.
Oh,
John Williams.
all right. So
go ahead. Number
7.
2. All right, number 2.
They all stick.
DK.
Number 2, I have Tyler Lockett. Yes, that fantastic, big, huge star. Tyler Lockett, 161 games played, 661 receptions, 8,594 yards, and 13 per reception. 61 touchdowns, though. That's pretty good. 61 touchdowns was pretty good. Pro Bowl and an All-Pro.
Yes.
By
he was a one-time
default, he
All-Pro.
has to be number 2.
Yeah. Listen, second all-time in receptions in Seahawks history, second in yards, second in touchdowns. But the guy that's number 1, which I'm pretty sure we both have the same, the numbers are not even close. So that gentleman right there, yes, at number 1, Steve Largent, by far the greatest wide receiver in Seahawks history.
It's
I
not
wanted to
close.
let you guys know that I have received an amazing opportunity to partner with the 4 Major League Baseball partner leagues this upcoming summer to write columns about the stadiums. And that is phenomenal, Justin. Congratulations, buddy. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
That is awesome. Eric, what are your qualifications about talking about football? I don't know you from Adam. So what are your qualifications? I'm just a guy who plays a guy. No. I did play high school football.
Just a country doctor, Jim.
I'm just, damn it, Jim. Just, but I will say, Jake, 40. I realize this now. I'm 41 years as a New England Patriot fan. Watch a lot of football now. 41 years of football, man. I might be dating myself, but so I would say I'm a little qualified. I'm not like I've never been a coach or any of that. But I would say, listen,
I've been watching sports since I was 6.
I followed the game enough. Tyler Lockett should be number 1. Manny, stop it. He's been so faithful. He was loyal. I'm sad that he left. Listen, Manny, Steve Largent, 819 receptions, first all time. Tyler Lockett had 661. Steve Largent, 13,089 yards. Tyler Lockett, 8,594. That's 5,000 yards more. Steve Largent, 100 touchdowns.
He only played 39 more games, too.
Tyler Lockett, 61. Steve Largent, 7-time Pro Bowl. Tyler Lockett, 1. I still don't believe Largent only had 1 All-Pro.
Actually, all the guys that we've mentioned, Steve Largent has 7. The rest of them have 6 Pro Bowls.
I am 52, Jake, 52. And Manny, that's going to be my friend later on tonight. So, yes, Captain Morgan. Sign me up, my friend. There it is in my Sports Unfolded mug.
Oh, wait, no, it's not Morgan. It's Jack.
Danny, all-time. He went all-time legend. He went Lockett, Baldwin, Metcalf. Number 1, I'm going to assume, Danny, you're going with Largent as well. And that's just an assumption. Do you guys think if Lockett stayed, he could have at least compete? Yeah, I listen, absolutely. I don't know about the quarterback situation with him losing Russell Wilson. I'm sure that wouldn't have helped his numbers. But again, I agree with you, Manny. He could have probably competed if he stayed a couple more years. All right, Ron, you ready? You ready to talk some NBA? We still got a lot of guys on here. I'm sure they want to talk about my top Patriot is Tom Brady. Tom Brady. Thanks, Jake. Tom Brady fan. I'm not going to get fired up again about Tom Brady. I'm going to just tell you right now. D-bag. Anyway, the Giannis Antetokounmpo trade didn't happen, Ron. Was this a missed opportunity by the Milwaukee Bucks?
Oh, God, yes. They have no clue what they're doing at this point. Now, what could possibly happen is that, you're thinking he's not going to play again for this year. But if he wants to play, there's really nothing stopping him to get on the court.
He'll play.
And he may do it just so that way you ruin your draft pick.
And I will say this, Ron. Listen, I did some research. Luka Doncic, really, Danny? I didn't know that. Injured hamstring for Luka. And since 2020, so in the last 6 years, he's missed 100 games. He's already missed 19 this season. He's 31 years old. He is an often injured player that you're going to bank on being healthy at the end of the season that teams are going to be willing to trade. The problem with the Bucks was the Warriors were going to give them, from what we're hearing, a sweet deal, possibly 4 first-round draft picks. I don't think you get that deal as he gets older and misses more games. I think they had a golden opportunity.
You're not
golden opportunity. Golden State. No.
Yeah, they're not getting that deal. That's it. That is off the table. Golden State can't do it now.
Yeah, the Bucks don't have an idea what they're doing. What about the Bulls who traded away? Yeah, I don't know what the Bulls like every year. It's like I don't know. Do we want to win? We start off good, then we stink, then we'll get rid of every player we have. They added 14 second-round picks. Jeez. And have 9 guards. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing, Dustin. The Bulls are a mess. The Bucks are a mess. Listen, 28 points, 10 rebounds per game Giannis is averaging this season.
We can't condone that violence, Jake.
I'm okay with it, Jake. Probably can't talk about it, though, because Tom Brady can't talk about anything.
I just think that they blew it. Anthony Davis, they only got, 2 first-round picks for him? And a bunch of players.
Who gives a first-round pick for Anthony Davis? Still blows my mind.
Well, that's just it. That's what Giannis should get because he's always hurt now. So 2 first-round picks is good enough, and you could have had more from the Warriors. You're an idiot for passing that up, whoever their GM is. I don't know who their GM is.
Bulls have 1 player over 6'9", Dustin says. Holy crap, that's crazy. Yikes.
Is that true?
If
that's true, they're tanking on
biggest
purpose.
wrestling company in the world. Yeah, I don't. Pat McAfee's a bum. All right, Ron, we're going to talk some Major League Baseball. We both agree. Bucks, huge opportunity missed. This opportunity, though, Tarek Skubal won his arbitration case. Does this automatically signal he's getting traded? Look at that roster.
You know what boils my water?
Boils your water. What it does boil your water, Ron.
And I know this because I'm a Red Sox fan, and they do the same damn thing.
Oh, damn. Always about the Red Sox.
Detroit and the Chicago White Sox act like they are a small market team. Pay the man, keep him in your organization, and try to actually win. How about that? Try to win. You haven't won since 1984. Nobody cares anymore.
By the way, Bulls 2 players over 6'9".
Acting like you're Kansas City.
2 players over 6'9", the Bulls. But if I tell you the names, hold on. Leonard Miller, he's 6'10", and Nick Richards, 6'11". I don't feel like those guys are really doing much for him. Anyway, I agree with you. Like, at the end of the day, you were so cheap. So he wins his arbitration, gets $32 million. The group of 3 arbitrators, the panel wrote it in favor. You know what the Tigers were offering him? 19, Ron. 19. That's a $12 million difference. The man's a 2-time in a row Cy Young winner.
Clearly the best pitcher in American League. Clearly.
Right? And you're going to sit back and try to, shortchange this guy. And then he's going to get this $32 million. What do you think the Tigers are thinking? He's a free agent at the end of the year. I don't want to hold on to this contract. You know how many teams are going to want this guy? Probably the Dodgers. But, I mean, realistically, because that's where every player goes, you know what's going to happen here. Mid-season, he's getting traded. It's a done deal. And it blows my mind, Ron, that they wouldn't want to keep this guy on their pitching staff for the next 5 years.
If you have this guy, you're a contender. Because all you have to do is get a couple of guys that can win 12 games. 12. And then you're in the playoffs.
Yeah. 31
and that
games.
Division stinks.
Skubal last year, 31 games, 195.1 innings pitched, 13-6 with a 2.21 ERA and 241 strikeouts. Yeah, I don't want that guy.
Yeah,
I don't want to pay him.
And he would have had more wins if they could score runs for him.
Let's not pay him. Eric, it is actually, he said it was 12 million difference. Oh, yeah, it is 13. Good call, buddy. My bad. Man, 32-19 is 13. No, my bubble burst, Jake. It's burst. Tigers slapped them in the face when they gave, Framber blank Valdez more money than Skubal. I agree. Yeah, their number 2 pitcher, they're paying more. 100%.
Yeah.
100%, Dustin. And
I
that's
don't
what I
know.
say.
I just despise Detroit Tigers, and
Yeah,
I
who doesn't?
despise the Chicago White Sox.
All these teams that just continue to lose because they choose to. They literally choose to.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jake, you make it happen. I'd send them a letter, Jake, and tell them how great we are and you want us in Bristol. All right, Ron. Can you let the good people out there know about our good friends in Providence, Rhode Island?
Sure. Tonight's show is brought to you by the all-new 990 WBOB radio page, offering links to your favorite Providence shows, including Sports Unfolded and the Bryant Bulldog Sports Hour.
Yeah, check out 990 WBOB. We appreciate the support there. Also, our good friends in Dallas, Georgia, 99.1 WDJYFM. We appreciate the support there as well. And our good friends in Southeast Connecticut, SECTV, Public Access, Channel 12. Wrong one. Channel 12 in Southeast Connecticut every Tuesday night. All right, Ron, it is split decision time. Interruption. Thank you. Glasses, Ron. You need glasses. That's what Woo-Goo. I'm sure that's Hugo. And this show is like part of the. Thank you. The show that Ron does with Kenny is more like Sports Center. Oh, see that? You guys more Sports Center. We're more like Pardon the Interruption. You're more factual on the morning show. We just yell.
No. I think he's talking about the NBA show.
Oh, because we just yell. We just yell on this show. That's what we do. We're pissed at the world, I think, half the time.
Yeah, that's probably what it is.
Ron,
you just bring that out in me. I don't know what it is. You know,
many years, my friend.
Everybody loves me outside of the show.
I need them to jump on one time and tell me that because I'd love to see that. Right? Come on. So our split decision segment, basically we give each other two more likely scenarios and we have to answer them. Ron, you are first. Which one of you is Michael Wilbon? Which is Tony Kornheiser? That's a tough. He's Kornheiser. He's a little older, little crankier. You are. So you got to be Kornheiser. Whatever. If we were going to do this, you're Kornheiser.
I don't like either of them, to be honest.
You don't like anybody. Who do you like? See, Hugo agrees. Tony Kornheiser. Michael Wilbon. All right. Your first split decision, Ron.
Next thing you say, and I'm going to be Maz in your Felger.
I can't with you. Go ahead.
All right. Might as well talk some more football, right? I got a great football question for you there, Eric. Who is more likely to score a touchdown in the Super Bowl? Ramondre Stevenson, Kenneth Walker III, George Holani, or Travion Henderson? Who's going to score a touchdown? Oh, I'm definitely Woody Page.
Yeah, I could see that too.
Definitely Woody Page.
I will.
Because I got a good sense of humor.
I'm going Ramondre Stevenson. I just think goal line situation. I think they're gonna try to really get. I think.
So you're saying they're gonna make it to the goal line?
I think they're gonna score at least once, man. I don't know. They're the New England Patriots. They may get negative points according to everybody that's out there. It's going to be the first time in Super Bowl history a team gets negative. They're probably going to score at least once, guys. I please nobody start going crazy on the chat. So I would go with Ramondre Stevenson.
One in every quarter.
Okay. All right, Ron, your first split decision. This may get the chat line going. Are you ready?
I'm surprised they haven't chimed in with that one.
Which person is more likely to get into the NFL Hall of Fame first? Bill Belichick or Robert Kraft?
Robert Kraft.
I think he's already missed twice. I think this was the second year that.
Yeah, but they spanked him on the wrist for, the Spygate. Then they spanked him on the wrist for the Deflategate. So he'll be in next time. Okay. And he's an old white owner, and they all stick together.
Who is a better owner, Robert Kraft or Jerry Jones? Robert Kraft.
Yeah, that's not even close.
That's an easy one. So they did a stat. Crazy stat of the week, Ron. I hadn't had one yet.
Go.
Bang. Since Robert Kraft has taken over the team.
You would be wrong, Dustin. They both failed.
They've gone to 10 Super Bowls.
Yes.
Basically, if you break that down, Ron, crazy stat, it's one every 3 years.
Yes.
If you broke that down.
Right.
Tell me a team that's been to the Super Bowl 1 out of every 3 years.
There
Since
isn't
1990, what, 3?
There isn't one.
Insane. Crazy stat. All right, Ron.
And it's like nobody gets this. Like, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the two teams going in, and who's got history on their side?
You want another?
Always repeats itself.
Well, the problem is they're 6-5 in Super Bowls so far. So let's ease out on that. They're 6-5, even though they've been to. This will be their 12th. The other crazy stat is 3 different head coaches. He's done it with Parcells, Belichick, and now Vrabel. That's crazy to think about. How many teams can say that? 3 different head coaches, and they've taken the team to the Super Bowl. That's insane. Absolutely insane. All right, Ron, your second split decision. Great conversation, guys. Keep it up. Keep the chats going.
Dustin is saying that they amended the votes. I don't think they did.
They are not. They have talked about it. They're not going to do it.
I don't think they ever will.
They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it.
Got to punish them for winning so much.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, Vinatieri got in. Vinatieri got in. I was so excited. I was like, I pumped my fist yesterday. I was like, yes, finally.
It's not his fault that he kicked the field goal.
If he goes in as a Colt, though, I'm going to lose my. He'll be dead to me, too. Go ahead.
If he goes in a Colt, I'm going to be
done. Him and Brady out. Go ahead.
All right. Wait, what was the question? Did I answer it?
You said Kraft.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. I just couldn't even remember the question for some
Roger
reason.
Goodell does not like the Patriots. I'm sure he wasn't happy about this one.
Well, isn't it Kraft that got him in there?
Yeah, of course.
He did. Yeah.
Also stopped the strike from happening. Never getting credit for that. Would have ruined the NFL. But whatever. Yeah. Man's won 6 Super Bowls. Whatever.
All right, Eric, and everybody else out there can answer this too. I would like to see them answers. Who is more likely to win a gold this Olympics in Milan? Cortina. I hate this, what they're doing with this Olympics. 2 different cities. This is ridiculous. All right. Chloe Kim, 3-time world champion and Olympic gold snowboarding halfpipe. Ilya Malinin, reigning world champion in men's figure skating.
What's the name? What was his name?
Ilya Malinin.
Okay, I thought that was...
He's American, by the way.
I thought I was a female, by the way. I'm just saying. Go ahead.
Nope, he's not.
I was like, who's she? I don't know. Okay, it's a he. Got it.
Jordan Stoltz, speed skating champion, and he's racing in 4 different events.
James, thanks for joining. The Estonia curling team is a must-watch. Yeah.
I
James,
do watch curling. I actually think it's
Can
hilarious.
you get me the time on that? Because I really want to make sure I'm awake. I really hope that's on while I'm not in my bedtime.
Curling will be on a Sunday, I believe.
Oh, if there wasn't another game on, I would be my number one choice. But I might be watching something else Sunday. I'm gonna go with the first one, Kim.
Chloe Kim.
I feel like snowboarding is more like, if you're really good, you probably dominate for a while. That's just my opinion. 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be in bed. But I'll set my alarm, James. I promise.
Yeah.
I'll set my alarm 4 a.m. So I'm going with, I just feel like snowboarding is a more consistent, dominant sport. Like you can dominate for many years.
Okay.
So that's my pick.
All right. That's good.
All right. Ron, your second split decision is which NBA player is more likely to finish the season averaging 20 points? Karl Anthony Towns, who's averaging 19.9. DeAndre Fox, who's averaging 19.7. Or Zach LaVine, who's averaging 19.5. Who's more likely to average at least 20 points by the end of the season?
Who was the third one?
Zach LaVine.
We'll say Zach LaVine.
Jake with all the emojis going on.
I think they all 20 points. Why are we touting 20 pointers?
20 points good.
No,
You
it's
average 20
not.
points good.
Yes.
Snowboarding will be a good though. James is big into the Olympics.
I'd love the
James is really
Winter
big into
Olympics.
the
I'd love
Olympics. I like the summer one better.
Not me.
Flag football this summer when it comes. I can't wait. So pumped. Super pumped about it. Super pumped.
Cares.
I almost watched the
I'll
Pro
only
Bowl.
watch it if Tom is throwing.
Almost watched the Pro Bowl for like 2 minutes.
Oh,
If
I
Tom
forgot
Brady,
all about
if Tom
that.
Brady plays in the Olympics, he better have a dog in the fight. That's all I'm going to tell you, Tom. Have a dog in the fight, jackass. Anyway, that was our split decision segment. I'm so happy that we got to bring up Tom Brady yet again tonight. Keep feeding me. Keep feeding me. All right, Ron. Do you want to talk some NHL? Do you want to skip NHL tonight? Because we're running like way over time.
Just do it.
Just do it quick. Artemi
Not gonna be
Panarin
quick.
has been
Not-
traded to the Kings. Does this move them up in the Western Conference? So they are actually currently 9th in the Western Conference. They are sitting 3 points from the final wild card spot behind the Ducks and the Mammoth. Still can't believe the Mammoth are actually in the postseason right now.
They're having a mammoth year.
They are. They are currently 23, 18, and
Everything's just
14. NHL is in recess. It is for the Olympics, James. Yeah, you are correct there, sir. So no trades can happen after for the next few weeks. So Rangers got it in before the
Yes, they did.
the blackout.
It gives the LA Kings a legitimate star player.
Yeah,
You know, I think he's going to help them get into the playoffs.
I like the fact, listen, he's playoff tested, right? He's been to the postseason 8 times. So he knows how to get a team there, right? And I think that was big for them. And again, Adrian Kempe's their number 1 scorer in LA. 46 points, 20 goals, 26 assists. He needs help. Panarin, 19 goals, 38 assists. This gives them another playmaker. I think it does help them. I really don't think the Mammoth hold on. Listen, it's a nice story, but I think it's gonna be very tough for them to hang on.
I just think that they're going to make the playoffs with this move, and I think it's going to make them very dangerous. It's going to make them very dangerous for the postseason. So, you know, teams better be aware, you know, that they have somebody now that's going to boost their playoff, just boost their overall 5-on-5 play, and he's gonna get his points.
And he signed an extension, so they're going to have him for a couple of years. So I like it. I thought it was a great move.
LA.
Great move. It really was surprising move as well. Because I mean, you go from the East Coast to the West Coast. Sometimes you don't see that a lot.
And even the Islanders pulled off a couple of things too, so they improved before the recess. You know. But they picked up Andre Palat, former Tampa Bay, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's playoff tested, so that's a good pickup for them. And they also picked up Carson Soucy from the Rangers. So the Rangers unloading.
Jake, you won last week. We're almost at predictions. You won last week, so stay tuned for that. Stay tuned.
Yeah, we're almost there, Jake.
We are almost there. But we're gonna move on, Ron. Little NHL talk.
Wait a minute. Wait, there was one more move.
One more.
Yeah.
So
Remember when Rasmus Anderson was traded to Vegas?
like the birth of my children. Yes.
Well, apparently they traded him to Vegas and they sent him a bunch of toilet paper in return.
Hey.
White Cloud.
I prefer Shaman, but hey, White Cloud. It's a notch below. It's a notch below.
I just thought it would be pretty funny. Yeah, they traded him for White Cloud.
That is. Oh, is that the guy's actual name?
That's his name.
That's friggin' hilarious. That's awesome. Jake, you did win a prize. You'll have to email Rhode Island Broadcasting to give us your address so we could send that prize out to you. So, yes, you won last week. All right, Ron. With that, we're going to move on to our pick and roll.
It's time for pick and roll.
I still have the Tom Brady thing up there. Hashtag Tom Brady.
There's a guy, people named Black Cloud. Black Cloud is another one. Ron already has my address. Oh, my bad. I didn't know. Jay, I don't know you were that tight with Ron. My bad, buddy.
Do I have your address?
Supposedly, you sent him some stickers.
Oh, yeah. I don't save those emails. Those get deleted.
Yeah, he's on a watch list. Here's one. Got to get rid of all evidence, man. That goes quick.
All right, so it did sound a little bad.
Listen. R. Kelly, the R stands for Ron.
What am I doing?
R. Kelly stands for, the R stands for Ron. Right now, man. Wipe his computer clean every night. Gone. All right. He doesn't want to.
No, I don't.
Not right now. Yeah, definitely not. Our pick and roll tonight.
Yeah.
There have been 6 Duke Blue Devils that have went number 1 overall in the NBA draft all time. We are going to rank them from 6 to 1. And those players are Art Heyman, Elton Brand, Kyrie Irving. Huh?
Hey, man.
Hey, man. Yeah. Don't mess with my brand, bro. This is my brand right now. Kyrie Irving, Zion Williamson, Paolo Banchero, and Cooper Flag. We're going to rank them from 6 to 1, Ron. You are first, so get us started with your pick and roll.
All right. I don't know how this guy was drafted number 1, but Art Heyman is my number 6. Him and his 13 points per game. He did win an ABA championship, though.
On the championship.
He's probably like the 4th best guy.
Okay. All right.
So
how can he be the 4th best guy? You got him 6th.
Yeah, but you know.
How does that make? Wait a minute. How does that make any? He's the 4th best guy, 6th.
No. I'm probably the 4th best guy on that team with that.
Black Panther works 100% of the time, 60% of the time. That's what is that mean? But
I'm saying he was the 4th best on the team that won the ABA championship.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Not the 4th best here, and I put him 6th.
Okay, that's what I was like. I was really confused.
I do math a little better than that.
What is their prize? We're gonna send you an Art Heyman jersey, Jake. That's where.
Stop it.
Okay.
We're not there yet, Jake. We're not there yet.
Art Heyman, number 2. Number 6. Sorry, number 2.
And I still haven't. I have to wait. Did you send Manny the hat?
No, he hasn't given me his address. I told him to email Rhode Island Broadcasting, Manny, and send me so I can send you a.
Oh, he did do that. He sent it to me.
See,
I gotta give it to you.
Yeah, that would be an idea. All right. Who do you got at 5, buddy? This show's off the rails right now.
All right, number 5, I have Zion Williamson. I like his numbers. But just the whole point that he never plays. He's probably missed more games than he's played.
Probably the best bench player in the NBA. I
put him at number 5.
Best bench player in the NBA. We got to give him that. You got to give him that, man. It's got to.
Put him at number 5 because
all right, number 5. 4.
He should be number 6 actually, but
who's your 4th but 6th?
Number 4, I have this guy, Cooper Flagg, right now. He's only played a half a season.
Ooh, controversy
So
already.
I couldn't
like
really justify putting him ahead of anybody except for the 2 guys that he's ahead of. Because at least he plays. But he's already averaging 20.4 points a game, 6.6 rebounds, 4.2 assists. The guy does everything for the team right now.
Do you have a caricature? Is that how they say it? I can't say that word. Caricature? Is that how they say it?
Caricature?
I don't know. I can't say it. I can't even say 50% of the people. 50% of these people's names. I can't say it. He wants me to hang one in the back if I lose the prediction. So if you have one, I'll put one right back there. Right there.
Of what? Of who?
Of you. He wants a picture of you on the wall. Caricature. I can't say it.
Caricature.
Caricature. You throw it out. Go ahead. All right, number 3.
All right, number 3, I have Paolo Banchero.
Sounds like a Mexican restaurant. But
I know, it does.
I love
but I have him number 3, 22.3 points, 7.3 boards, and 4.7 assists. He has an all-star. He was an all-rookie. He was rookie of the year. And number 3 right now.
Roll them Mars, yeah. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Oh, God.
Oh, that's good.
Huh?
That's good.
I could be on a commercial. Yeah. Probably for laxatives, but I mean, it's the same. I'm full of something tonight. Telling you, buddy.
Yeah, you are. You're full of that every day.
Hey.
All right, number 2, I have Elton Brand.
Cowgirl jersey. No, thank you, Jake.
Elton Brand with 15.9 points, 8.5, and 2.1. Right. 2 All-Stars, 1 All-NBA. But I got to tell you, in about a year or 2, he will be number 4. Because I believe Paolo and Cooper are both going to pass him.
Where would we put Michael Jordan on this list? If he was from Duke, I'd probably put him on number 1. But I will say, being from North Carolina,
no, you couldn't put him at number 1 because he wasn't a number 1 draft pick.
Oh, good call. He was 3rd. Yeah. So I think just for fun, I would put Michael Jordan number 1. James, I'm just saying. There's not many lists he would be anything.
He would never play for Duke, by the way.
He never. I don't think he'd be really any lower than 1 at any point on any list. But that's just.
It doesn't matter what list, unless you're talking, all of the major sports.
As a matter of fact, I'm so pissed at Tom Brady right now. I put Michael Jordan ahead of Tom Brady all time as an athlete. Bang, done. I'm putting it on the book.
I don't have either one of them as number 1.
Okay, good. I just said I put Jordan ahead of him. I didn't say where they ranked.
Yeah.
By the way, Ron, you got my email. Yeah, Jake, thank you. Number 1, you obviously have the gentleman right here in the middle.
Yeah, Kyrie Irving.
Right.
He is by far the better player of the group. It's going to take a while before anybody can pass him, unless they win 2 championships. Then the conversations will start. But even if they won 1 championship, like immediately, they're still not ahead of Kyrie.
Yeah. Yeah, James, you put Tony Schumacher at number 1, Ron.
Actually, he'd be pretty much up there. Schumacher, he's really good. But
Russell might be up there. You're probably a Bill Russell.
I am a Bill Russell fan, but I think Michael Phelps might be the question.
Ooh, Phelps, good one too. Phelps, a good one.
I mean, he's got 23 gold medals. The next person has 8.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
That's insane.
That's a good one. All right, I'll give you my list. Not that anybody cares at this point. Yeah, knee deep, and I think he's on his knees for Raiders Nation. That's my opinion. Anyway,
will you stop it?
I'm done with him.
Leave Tommy alone.
Have a dog in the. I might take his picture down. I'm going to take his picture down. It's right there. I might put your caricature up there.
First, Giselle gives him the strap, and now you're doing it.
Anyway, At number 6, I had to go Cooper Flag because I just feel like no body of work yet. Obviously, I want to get through one season, and then I'll be okay.
Still put
And then,
him
he
ahead
move,
of 2
and, then
players.
he, and then he moves up. Then he
Still
moves
put
up.
him ahead of 2.
Leave it. Phrasing, yeah. I went 5. I went Bonchero. Only because, again, one All-Star and a Rookie of the Year. That's it. So I went Heyman because of the ABA championship. There's only 2 guys that won a championship out of these 6. Heyman's one of them. So I gave him some credit for that. I thought that was pretty good, an accomplishment. I went 3, Zion Williamson, because of the points, 24.2. The guy averaged, he's averaged the most points out of all 6 of these guys.
He doesn't play.
Well, when he does play, he averages the most points out of all these guys.
Great. So 1 out of every 4 games.
2 All-Stars and an All-Rookie. I think he's second on All-Stars. Or he's tied for second. Elton Brand at 2, I agree with you. And then Kyrie at number 1, 100%. So that was my list.
I didn't even want to put Zion on the list.
All right, my friend. Well, guess what? We are going to have 2 new members to the Sports Unfolded Hall of Fame. And they are John Madden, a first in Sports Unfolded history. John Madden, will be in the Sports Unfolded Hall of Fame, voted on by the fans. And for the NFL, joining the NFL list, Ray Lewis on his second bid gets in. Close race, though, him and Seymour.
Yeah, that was close.
Ray Lewis, now a member of the Sports Unfolded Hall of Fame. So excited to have those gentlemen. Check out the website. You'll see their pictures up shortly. But that means we've got some new voting. Yeah, Paul Bob Costa, 0. Got nothing.
So did Vince Scully.
Nothing. So, guys, QR code is on the screen right now. Scan it for the NHL and help us elect the next inductee into the Sports Unfolded Hall of Fame.
Tough one.
And those candidates are Mark Messier, Brian Trottier, Dale.
Trottier.
Is it? That don't make
Trottier.
sense.
Yeah.
Trottier. Dale Horchuk.
Howardchuk. Well, and I spelled his name wrong.
And Marcel Dion. No, it's not Narcel.
Not Marcel. It's Narcel.
Narcel. Whole different guy, guys. If you can find the stats on this guy, tore it up in the NHL. Marcel Dion and Peter Stastny. So you have the opportunity to cast your votes now. This is our new voting for this Hall of Fame for the month of February. So cast your votes.
Put it up on the sports poll page, though.
Will do. Absolutely, I will. Cast your votes, as well as for the Olympics.
Oh. Narcel won't be there.
No, Narcel won't be there. But Eric's going to hack at least 3 of these names. Scan that QR code right now.
You want me to read this?
No, you do this on purpose to me. I know you do it. I'm like, why? But anyway.
That's why I like doing the polls instead of you, because I can throw these in.
All right. So scan that QR code right now to get on the site for the Olympics to induct the next member of the Sports Unfolded Hall of Fame. Go, Ron.
Oh, you want me to do it?
Yeah, let's.
All right. So Irene Woost.
Woost. I knew that one.
Adriana Fontana.
There's no D.
Like Hannah.
Ariana. It's no D, though. Ariana. Not Adriana. It's Ariana.
I didn't say Adriana. I said
you did.
Ariana.
No, you didn't. But go ahead. Ariana.
Okay, Natalie Geisenberger.
The old Geisenberger.
That must make everybody hungry right now.
Yes.
And Lydia Skoblikova.
Hey, Skoblikova.
And I can't
you're just going to struggle with that one. Yeah, that's a tough
Bonnie
one.
Blair.
Bonnie Blair. Scan the QR code right now. You have the opportunity to induct the next members of the Sports Unfolded Hall of Fame. Ron, it is prediction time, and I know our man Jake there was kind of curious to see how he did last week. Here you go. Jake 6-3 last week. You clearly won. I went 3-6, so I did Oppo. And Ron 4-5. Man, what a rough week we've had. I'm at 500 now, 23-23. Let's see if I can turn it around this week. Everybody that's out there live, give us your picks as well so we could get your names either added or add to your totals. Get ready. Jake, he will let you know. Get ready because, Jake, can you win 2 weeks in a row? Let's see, my friend.
Jake, what I need from you is who your favorite team is.
All right, send it in the email. Send an email because he's going to forget. He'll forget. Trust me. I've been waiting for a Sports Unfolded mug for 7 years. No, anyway.
Christmas.
All right, buddy. I got it. I'll send you an email. All right. We're starting off with the biggest game of the weekend this Sunday, February 8th. Seattle Seahawks at the New England Patriots. Ron, you are first this week. Your pick.
Look, I'm going New England, and I'm telling you, you'll make a mistake if you don't pick them. I just know it. I feel it in my bones, just like I felt at the beginning of the playoffs, and I said that they would go to the Super Bowl, and here we are. We're talking about it. I don't feel like Sam Darnold is going to do enough to beat New England. And I'm telling you, count it right now. New England.
Hugo going Pats. Jake going Seattle. Manny, if you like. James, your picks for the Super Bowl. I'm going Seattle here, Ron. But I think it's going to be close. I don't think people. I mean, I know we had that whole discussion. I think people aren't giving them credit. Damn, James. All right. I think it's closer than 40-17. I'm going Seattle here. I'm going Seattle. I think they win, but it's close. Close game. They might make up for not running the ball at the 2-yard line. Not running the ball at the 2-yard line. Manny, I don't know if Manny's probably not on anymore. All right, we're going to go some NBA here, Ron. We got the Houston Rockets at the Oklahoma City Thunder. Listen, the Rockets not that great on the road, and I think the Thunder started to figure it out. The 7th, so tomorrow night. I'm going Oklahoma City on this one. I'm going Thunder. Thunder.
Yeah, I'm going Thunder as well.
Hugo's going Thunder.
They're going to be at home. They're just starting to figure things out.
James
now they can beat San Antonio and lose to the rest of the league.
Right? I hear you. All right, guys. Everybody going OKC on this one. All right. On the 8th, before the Super Bowl, got the New York Knicks at the Boston Celtics. Ron, who are you taking?
That's a tough one. And when is this?
Sunday.
I'm going to go
Hugo's going Boston.
I'm going Boston. I'm going
to assume Jake meant Boston.
Bastard.
Jake, you're awesome, buddy.
So awesome. It auto-corrected to bastard is what you're saying.
That's pretty funny. All right. You said you're going Boston?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going Boston as well. I like the Celtics in this one. Maybe a Tatum sighting. Maybe. Keep your eyes glued to that TV. All right. On the 9th, on Monday. No, it's okay, Jake. That was funny. I loved it. We got the Cleveland Cavaliers at the Denver Nuggets. Best regular season trade this season. James Harden gets the job done. Cleveland wins this game.
Joker's back. I'm going Denver.
Hugo's going Nuggets.
I'm going Denver. I'm not going against Joker.
Jake's going Denver. James.
Hugo, we were worried about you because you've been gone for so long.
Estonia curling team upsets Canada 9-7. We'll throw that in there for an extra one for you, James.
Wait, when is that match? When is that match? Can we do that one?
James. Got some college basketball tomorrow night. Got the number 4 Duke Blue Devils at number 14 North Carolina Tar Heels. We know this is always a tough matchup. One of the greatest rivalries in college basketball. So, who are you taking?
I'm going with Earl.
Duke of Earl. Duke. Got it, buddy. Hugo going with Duke. James going Duke. Jake going Duke. Eric going Duke. Clean sweep there. We're all going Blue Devils. I feel bad now that I said we're not. No, it's all right, buddy. That's all right. That's okay. All right. Monday, got the number 1 Arizona Wildcats men's college basketball facing number 11 Kansas Jayhawks. That's in Kansas. I think Arizona's the team to beat so far this NCAA season. I'm going Arizona here. I think they take care of this easy, even though it's on the road.
I think by the time this game is over, Kansas is going to feel like they're not in Kansas anymore.
I like it. I see where you went there. Wizard of Oz over here. All right. Jake also believes that Arizona wins. Hugo's going Arizona. Toto? James is going Arizona. Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Women's college basketball, Ron, on the 8th, again Sunday. You got the number 2 UCLA Bruins at number 8 Michigan Wolverines.
That's a tough one. But I'm going to go UCLA. I think they've been playing nearly perfect this year, so I'll go UCLA.
Going Michigan. Hugo going Michigan. Jake going Michigan. They know something we don't. I went UCLA as well, Ron. I agree with you there. James going UCLA. I think the Bruins take care of business. The Lady Bruins. Is it Lady Bruins? They just call them Bruins. I don't know. Got some Olympic action going on, my friend. On the 10th in women's hockey, you got Team USA versus Team Canada in the Olympics. Who are you taking?
Well, I guess I'm going to have to go with the right team.
Jake's going USA.
Yeah, I'm
Hugo's
going USA.
USA.
Based on Hillary Knight scoring a few goals in this.
You're going USA? James going Canada. I'm siding with James here. I'm going Canada. Team Canada. They dominate hockey for the most part. I think they're going to be better in this one. That is our predictions for this week. Tune in next week to see how you did, see if you can win a prize. Jake, can you go back to back? That's going to be the key. Let's see if you can do it. Not 1 week, but 2. So that'd be pretty cool. Ron, before we get into our final thoughts, can you tell all the wonderful people out there how they can become a sponsor of the best sports podcast on the planet?
Well, I can tell you that your ad will be here. We will read the ad, so not only will people see it, but it will be heard on the audio version for Spotify, Red Circle, iHeartRadio, TuneIn, Amazon Music, and much more, including WBOB in Providence and WDJY in Metro Atlanta. So send us an email at ribroadcasting.media@gmail.com. We can send you out the media kit so you know just what to do. And Eric, it's like I say every week, it's like going to your local coffee shop. Wink, wink. Coffee shops, get on it. And getting a nice hot chocolate with a cinnamon roll.
Love it. I love it.
You know why I keep saying that one? Because I haven't had my cinnamon roll yet.
Yeah, that's
like,
why you're
what
angry.
am I waiting for? I keep forgetting about it.
Yeah, that's the New England in us. Coffee.
Coffee.
I love it. All right. So
I wonder
obviously,
why they charge so much. It's in the name.
Yeah. Great opportunity for your business to be heard and seen. Thousands and thousands of ears each week. So take some time. Also join us tonight on 990 WBOB for our F-Bomb Friday.
It's a good cause. Come on.
9 p.m. You can donate to the Dana-Farber Foundation. We, as well, for every F-bomb that we drop, will give $2 to Dana-Farber. So looking forward to that tonight.
If you want to run it up, get on there and make us drop those F-bombs.
Website, take a picture right now if you're live, so you can join us. www.990WBOB.com/F-bomb-Friday.html.
I'm sure if you just go to 990
that is
WBOB,
not a PG show, Hugo. So for sure, we'll be having some fun there. We'll be on from 9 to 9:15 tonight. So looking forward to that.
So Jake, if you show up during that,
you could say the B word. You could say that B word.
I will say the B word for you.
There we go.
In honor for you. Only if you go there, though.
I love it. All right. It is final thoughts time, Ron. And our final thoughts don't necessarily have to be about anything sports related. It could be about anything happening in the world today. You, my friend, are first this week. Please bless us with your final thought.
Well, basically, I'm just going to talk a little bit about Olympics for the final thought. I watched the parade, and let me tell you, I was a little confused at what the heck Italy was doing. They actually had two locations, so those that paid probably thousands to be at the stadium to watch all these athletes do the little parade, and half of them weren't even there because half of them was in Cortina parading over there. And it made no sense why they do this. It makes no sense. And I didn't like that. And half the time they were insulting some of the countries because I was watching the UK version of TNT Sports because I don't have TNT Sports in United States. It makes no sense, but I had the UK version. And they were praising Canada and how they looked with their little cape-like thing that looks like a giant triangle. And somebody else came out with the same type of cape-like thing that they put over it, and they were calling it a sleeping bag. So I don't understand what they were doing and what they were trying to accomplish at all. And then, of course, all the entertainment sucked. Like Botticelli or whatever his name is, he was lip syncing. He was not. There was no struggle with. There was no struggle. It was ridiculous. I hated the whole entertainment side of it. It was awful. But I'm looking forward to watching the sports. And Lindsey Vonn, she had a ruptured Achilles, and she's still trying to train to go and do her run.
I don't know. It's crazy.
Ruptured Achilles. That's tough.
Yeah, last opportunity, right?
And the biggest thing that I've noticed, Brittany Bowe is going to be not Brittany Bowe. Layla Edwards. Brittany Bowe is a speed skater. Layla Edwards is going to be the first black female to play on the U.S. hockey team in the Olympics.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
that's really cool.
Historic. And if you want to see that game, it will be at 3:10 p.m. Wait, nope. 10:40 a.m. Finland versus USA women's hockey. So if you want to see that history being made, gotta check it out there.
Awesome. Well said, Ron. Well said. Jake, just want to say, by the way, if you're listening to this on Apple Podcast, leave us a review and let us know what you think of the show. He's on 6 ads, he says. So, and dang it, I don't know. I guess he's still trying to.
6 cents, Jake. Thank you.
I guess he's still trying to keep it clean. All right, my final thought. I don't know what made me watch it last night, but I watched the NFL honors and little upset in one part, and actually want to praise a couple of players as well. But they had a lot of people come on, a lot of comedians doing a lot of different things. And I would suggest to the NFL going forward that maybe you let them know what the players' names are. So Jackson Smith and Jigba, the comedian that went on there, obviously made pretty much a racial slur when he said his name, and then continued to say the wrong name several times, thinking it was funny. And I thought that was kind of really disrespectful to the player. And obviously him being a black comedian, I don't think it was appropriate time or place for it. But again, that was my opinion. And then
I don't never think that's appropriate.
Yeah.
Ever.
And then the comedian, and I'm not going to forget her name now. Holy cow. Anyway, that's not the important part. She couldn't say Mike Vrabel. She kept calling Mike Verbal. And she said it a few times. Mike Verbal won the Coach of the Year. So again, I just think that NFL should do a better job of letting whoever's going to present honestly understand and know the players' names or coaches' names, so that they don't, those are big honors for these players or coaches. And it is not verbal. He is very verbal. He is very verbal. Yes. But I did want to commend the NFL honors for. I like the way they presented, like Rookie of the Year. They had their family members or things come out first and say some nice words about the players before they, trying to remember the first one. I know Jackson Dart didn't win, and Travion Henderson didn't win. I can't remember who won that one. But I like the way they did that. And then I will say this: when
are we gonna do an award show?
We should do one. We criticize players a lot, Ron.
No,
never.
On.
But I will say sometimes we should commend. So Bobby Wagner won the Walter Payton Man of the Year award. And I found it phenomenal, his story, how his mom had a stroke and then passed away from that stroke very early in his life when he was just starting in college football, and the motivation that he takes every day to make her proud, but to continue her legacy, I thought was phenomenal. He does a lot of different.
He raised by his grandmother?
His dad was still around. His dad. Yeah. So the cool part about it was, though, that he's taken that tragedy and actually donated a lot of time and effort. And he made a kid's book about signs of having stroke, so kids would understand it if their parents ever were having one. Like, just some great. Oh, it was phenomenal. And very emotional, because, he said he was up there because of his mom. Like, his mom was still there and present. I thought that was so cool. And then Christian McCaffrey. Just his salute to service. He won an award for salute to service and what he's done for servicemen to try to get them help. And he said it, I can't remember, don't quote me on the stat, but it was some unbelievable stat of how many servicemen come back and actually commit suicide after serving. And he wants to try to help those that come back to get the mental help, that they need, so that they can continue to live their lives after serving our country and donating so much of their life to it. So I just found that to be remarkable. So I wanted to commend both of those guys, just for what they're doing, because that was pretty encouraging to see players that are actually, they care more about the people in the communities than they get credit for. So great job to both of them. I wouldn't recommend watching the NFL honors, I'm just saying, but those were kind of cool parts of it. So with that, Ron,
I wasn't going to watch it.
I'm sure you weren't, but I will say that I want to thank all that joined us live tonight. You guys were amazing tonight. Manny, Jake, Hugo.
Shout out to Stack Up.
Okay, called up. Stack Up. All right, Stack Up. I hope I didn't miss anybody. I feel like I missed some. Oh, James joined us live as well. Danny joined us live. So thank you all for joining us live. Listen, those that are going to watch and listen to us after, please.
No love for Lawless.
Please.
Lawless Vista.
Please like and share our show. Tell your friends about it. And you know what you can do? Join us every Friday night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to listen to the best sports podcast on the planet. Ron, it's been a fun show tonight. You guys have been great out there tonight.
Why don't people, for next week, why don't you guys send me a 30-second video final thought, and we'll air it.
Ooh, I like it. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah, maybe a minute. 30 seconds. You won't really get
no 30 seconds, because if like all of them do it.
Okay. All right. So with that, challenge accepted, I'm sure, by all of these guys. We will see you next week for the best sports podcast on the planet. And all we ever ask for at the end of every show is that we finally get peace on earth.
Have a great night, everybody. See you next week.